What are they going to do? How are they going to get themselves out of this hole? A week ago, we put up on a board all the acquisitions and the deals that guy, the general manager, Rob Pelinka, attempted to make in around the trading deadline to change the chemistry and to add to LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And outside of a spurt the second half of last season after they made the volume of trades, this team has just not played like we've come accustomed to Laker basketball. And here we are, them on the road, going into Boston, going into New York, Celtics, Knicks, red hot after getting battered in Houston, losing to the shootout with Golden State, which is not a great team, and then getting smoked in Atlanta. I mean, I am shocked. Pelinka's team that he put together and gave to Darvin Ham, that defense has given up 137 points a game over the last 4 games. Laker basketball, I mean, they're painted into a bad corner. They only have 1 first-round draft pick to use as trade bait. If they're going to make a deal, possibly with Atlanta for DeJounte Murray, or maybe Washington to re-import Kyle Kuzma, they're going to have to give up maybe the point guard D'Angelo Russell, another player. People are asking for Austin Reeves, and that number 1 pick. So I don't know what Pelinka does at this point in time. We never know from week to week. Rui Hachimura going to be contributing consistently or just be a body on the bench? Jared Vanderbilt, they got nothing out of Cam Reddish and Gabe Vincent. The guards they brought in last summer, both have had major injury problems. We hardly ever see Max Christie, last year's number 1. We don't see this year's number 1. I mean, there's trade rumors everywhere. I don't know how the Lakers fix this because they've now had 5 straight years at the trade deadline where Pelinka's tried to fix things. And there never seems to be any accountability. Pelinka doesn't lose his mind publicly about this mess. The owner, Jeannie Buss, oh, we own the Lakers. Sellouts forever and ever. Yeah. Everybody's going to come except Jack Nicholson. And they don't hold anybody accountable. This is such a far cry from what used to be Kobe, Shaq, used to be Magic, Showtown, used to be Kareem, used to be Wilt, Baylor, West. This is so far removed from what Laker basketball used to be. So you tell me, because I'm losing my mind over what I'm seeing from the Lakers, am I overreacting? Or they've settled for something different compared to what they used to be? And John Riley says,
I say that the Lakers, they have a problem. And I've been reading about how LeBron is, I don't know what the right word is. He's chirping. He's upset with his teammates. He's being a little bit distant. He's not being a good teammate, and I'm thinking, oh, if this is true, if he's getting kind of whiny and pissy, maybe LeBron is the problem. And in fact, a lot of the social media comments are saying, let's just get rid of AD and get little LeBron and start over because this ain't working.
Do you think losing's become acceptable and it's no problem because everybody's getting paid and because the Lakers owner isn't putting on any pressure on any? Is losing become acceptable?
Well, the Lakers are obviously a very proud franchise, but when the fans get disgruntled, when people stop showing up, when people start complaining, they don't like that. They don't want to hear that. So the Lakers need to make some changes, but I just don't know if you can fix the fringes of the roster. You need to fix the meat and potatoes of the roster.
I hate to argue with you, but you know what? I'm a talk show host, and sometimes you're wrong. How can it be on LeBron and AD? What more can they humanly do? I mean, some nights they're playing 38 minutes, and both get dinged, and yet they're both really productive. So how can it be on King James and street clothes AD rather than the rest of the team or on the general manager?
Well, remember when Jordan was on running the Bulls, everyone said that he made his teammates better. Okay, is LeBron and AD, are they doing that? Are they really looking to the bench guys and trying to take them under their arm and develop them? They've got to be able to distribute the ball. If they're, 2 guys that are scoring all the points and getting all the rebounds, then that's a formula that won't work. I mean, that's what the Bulls were in the 1980s. There was like 1 or 2 guys, and they don't have that team chemistry working.
And I thought they had the team chemistry last year, the push to the playoffs, but prior to that, not. I wish we could go back and pull back up that board we had of all the trades. We'll do it next week.
Okay.
Of all the trades that Pelinka made, with all the marquee names that, quote, he hired that he thought would fix the chemistry and have not. They're 24-25 right now, and they're going into Boston, which is 22-2 at home. Then they play the Knicks at the Garden, and the Knicks, by virtue of all their transactions, they're 17-5 at Madison Square Garden. I wouldn't think the Lakers have a bleeping prayer in either one of those locales after what we just saw.
Yeah, no way. I mean, not the way they're playing now.
Lakers line is open. If you're an NBA fan, whether it be in San Diego, be in Los Angeles, wherever you are, viewing us on live stream, jump into the Fans Forum chat box and join us on the Lakers line.